Hello, my name is David Karen. I'm a solutions architect for Cisco, and I work in the K through 12 education space. And today, I'm here to talk to you about WebEx calling. I've been doing various versions of voice over IP, IP telephony, unified communications for over 21 years. And boy, has it evolved. And the latest evolution of that is WebEx calling. And that's what I'm here to show you today. So I'm here in my office. I'm recording using a Cisco Desk Pro device. And what you'll notice is as I move down to sit down at my desk, it's going to zoom in on me automatically. It's like a virtual AI cameraman. So that's pretty cool. But I'm going to show you how easy it is to get set up with WebEx calling. So here I have a phone and I have an interactive electronic whiteboard, our WebEx board. So I'm going to go ahead and log into the Control Hub and show you how easy it's going to be to provision these devices, even for work at home users. I'm going to show you that in a second. Okay, so I'm in WebEx Control Hub and I've logged in. So what I've already done is created a couple users. Now you can CSV upload your users, or you can hook up with your Active Directory and do it that way. So I've already got some users here for my demo environment. So I want to set up a phone. Vincent needs a phone. I need to give him a new phone, so I'm going to delete his old one. Okay, now that that's cleared out, I'm going to add a device. Okay, existing user. Next. Who does this device belong to? It's Vincent. There he is. This is an IP phone, specifically 8865 Cisco IP phone. Now I got a couple options here. I can do it by MAC address. That way, if I know the MAC address, the user just plugs the phone in, it will turn on. But in this case, I just shipped the phone directly to Vincent, directly from the reseller that I bought it from. And so I need to generate an activation code. When I do that activation code thing, I can go ahead and email that off to the user. So if the user is working from home, here's your phone, here's an email with this activation code. So if I punch this activation code into the phone, which is 99683 3341 1362 4408, continue. All right, so that phone's going to go ahead and start activating. And while that's going on, and you can see that phone's already provisioned there, that phone is saying download in progress, it's activating. Now I've got this board here that I need to put in the conference room. And again, I could just ship it to the conference room. They could hang it up, and we have those two options of MAC address or activation code. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But the first I need to do something, I need to tell WebEx calling about my conference rooms. Now I can bulk upload this, but I'm just going to go ahead and add this conference room. And we're going to call this little huddle room with 4 people. Location, I don't have any location set up, but you can do that, your various offices or whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's click next. It's going to say it's a room device. Next. Next. Now, there's the activation code again. So I move over to the WebEx board. I'm going to wake it up. And what you'll see here, it says welcome. It's a little hard to see because of the glare of the screen, but I'm going to click start. These are my network settings. Just checking. If it's not plugged into Ethernet, it'll ask for Wi-Fi settings. In this case, I have it plugged into Ethernet to save time. It's going to ask me, do I want to use WebEx? Yes. And now it's going to ask me for the activation code. 8769 5859 7932 7125. Go. Activating. And by the way, my IP phone here is ready to go. It's activated. It asks me for my time zone. Setup done. this WebEx board is ready to go. So now I've provisioned these two devices just that easily. As a user, I was able to walk in, put the activation code in, and it's up and running. Very simple. While we're at it with this WebEx board that I've got it set up here, I can do whiteboarding here. Again, it's a little bit tough to see because of this this glare I've got going on. But one thing I want to show you really cool is I've just walked up to this WebEx board. My phone is not on the same WebEx organization as this board, but I can still walk into a room because of the sonic pairing. This through the phone, it's some special magic which I won't get into. But let's say I want to share like a video or share my screen on my phone. I can just do that right here. It's going to go. Now it's saying David is starting a wireless share. And I can show this like cool video of me like tearing it up in my ATV. Right on my screen. So I can share my screen, my phone screen, or my iPad screen, or my computer screen. Just, I think that's pretty cool. So the next thing I want to show you real quick is the admin console to show you how you can get all the analytics and good stuff like that. That'll be the last part of this demo. Okay, so for the final part of the demo here, I wanted to give you a view of the control hub, which I kind of showed you how to add a user and all that stuff. It's not that exciting, but it works well and it's very easy. But I want to show you a couple other things in Control Hub. And to do that, I'm logged into a different environment that has a lot more active users than my personal little demo sandbox here. So let me do that. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right. So now I'm in Control Hub here, and you can see I've got 34 devices. All the WebEx services are working, and I can look at WebEx experience. It says your experience is poor because maybe you should claim a domain, set up single sign-on, assign. So it's kind of telling you there's a few things here you could do to make things better. Not that it's not working, but some things you can make it better. Analytics. This is very, very cool. So, for example, here, it's going to check and tell me my total meeting minutes, how much video is being used. It's on the rise here. Sharing. It gives you all kinds of activities, who is using, and how many minutes each user is using. So you can get some great insights on that. You can take a look at participants. How are they joining? Are they using the web app? They're using a video device. Their roles, host to attendees, location. Great stuff here. And one of the other things I wanted to show you is, some calling analytics, right? 23.8 thousand call legs, 306,000 minutes. What's the percentage of people using the web versus devices versus other? Top users. So you get some good information there on your calling and call quality. What percentage of your calls are good and poor? Get good information on that. Devices. How are your devices being used? And how are these are all the different device types, where they are, and how many calls. So you can take a look at that. Detailed call history, which is going to give you all your call records. And so you can go and do some looking at some more detailed calling records. It's the traditional PBX type function. Of course, it's all in the cloud. In addition, there is some troubleshooting issues. If you have any trouble with a meeting, someone complains about a meeting trouble, you can go ahead and find that meeting, get that conference ID, and do that. If there's, right here, you can see what meetings are in progress right now. It's a little late, so there's no calls, but there was a call in progress. You could see the calls in progress and what data center, Cisco WebEx data center they're using here. We've got several around the country. And so you get some very good analytics with this. I think is very cool. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my demo. Have a wonderful day and look forward to speaking to you soon. Thanks.